In this video, I want to talk about 6 things that aren't really talked about too much in the fitness space, but that can make a big difference in your muscle building journey, your bodybuilding journey, and just your training in general. First one, track your workouts. I track every single working set that I perform. And since I've been doing this for a while, and it can make a big difference because if you don't track your workouts and you never really know what you did last week, you never really know what you did last session, then you will just have to guess and perform the exercise. You never really know when you have to add weights. You never really know if you've been stagnating on a certain exercise for a while. So you need to track your workouts to see that. To see, okay, last week I did 6 reps with 60 kgs. This week I'm gonna aim, for this session I'm gonna aim to do 7 reps with 60 kgs. Very simple. And if you see, okay, I tried to do 7 reps, but I couldn't. I failed at the 7th rep. I could only do 6. So then you can see, okay, maybe there's a certain problem. Maybe there's something. Maybe I'm not eating enough, or maybe I'm not sleeping enough. But yeah, I'm gonna wait and try to see. Maybe next session I'm gonna be able to progress. And next session again, you see, okay, 60 kgs, but now I did even 5 reps. So I've gotten even weaker. So there might be something wrong. There's probably something wrong. Maybe it's my recovery. Maybe I'm not eating enough. Maybe my training. Maybe I'm doing too much volume. Or maybe I'm not doing enough volume. Or maybe I should just change the exercise because I've been doing it constantly for a while. So it's a good way to just have feedback and just be able to see, okay, I might be doing something wrong. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be fancy. I literally just go on my iPhone notes app and I have one page open for each workout that I perform in the week. So for example, my push workouts, I have a simple page where I just log in each set. My pull workout, same thing. My leg workout, same thing. And I have one for push A and push B. So for example, the push workouts that I perform in the first half of the week, and then push and pull and leg B is for the second half of the week. So I have 2 separate workouts. So I perform push pull legs 2 times per week, and I have 2 separate workouts on those separate occasions. So my push workout on Monday is different from my push workout on Friday. That's what I've been doing for more variation. But I have one page open for each one of them in my iPhone Notes app. I just simply just track my workouts in there. You don't have to have a fancy app or a fancy website where you log in your sets. You can even do it on paper. Like I literally did it on paper for months. I still have it here, my blog. I used to do it when I was training at home. I just simply wrote it down here. Wait, I'll try to find it, but maybe try to find one workout. Wait. Bro, where is it? There was a period of time for like 2-3 months when I was training. Oh yeah, here. For example, here's a workout that I did at home. Chest to bar pull-ups. So this is a pull workout that I did like on the 6th of January of this year. So 7 months ago. No, 8 months ago. Over 8 months ago. That's a workout that I did here in my room. First exercise, chest to bar pull-ups. Chest to bar wide grip pull-ups. I did 7 reps. I failed the 8th rep and I just wrote it down here. You can literally see it. I don't know if you can see it exactly how I wrote it down. So chest to bar pull-ups, 7 reps on the first set and then 6 reps on the second set. Second exercise, seated bicep curls. 9 reps on the first exercise and 8 reps on the second. Third exercise, tucked chin-ups. So with my legs kind of not dangling like down, but like tucked around my belly. Tucked chin-ups, 5 reps on the first set, 5 reps on the second set. Last exercise, hammer curls. 10 reps on the first set, 8 reps on the second set. Another thing you should do is also just write down the weight that you use. I never did it when I was training at home because I just had the same weight. I just have one pair of dumbbell that weighed 10 kgs, so in total 20 kgs. So I didn't necessarily find it useful, or I didn't think it was necessary to really write down the weight. But now that I'm training in the gym, I literally write down the weight. I write down the weight before the amount of reps that I perform. So I always write down 60 times 3 or 60 times 5, 60 times 7. So 60 kgs times 7 reps. And when it's a bodyweight exercise, I just write down BW times 5 times 7. So BW for body weight. And if when it's the bodyweight exercise that I do with extra weight, for example, weighted dips or weighted pull-ups, I just write down BW plus 10 kgs, 20 kgs times 5 reps, for example. So it's very simple. Track your workouts. Second thing, training early. This morning I literally woke up, I meditated. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. I had planned to wake up at 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. my alarm clock rang. I woke up, I meditated quickly. I planned to meditate for 20 minutes, but I was so freaking tired because I'd slept so, like, it was so horrible last night. I didn't sleep for long. And it was honestly just my fault. I'd slept for like 5 hours last night because I went to bed at 11 p.m. or something like that, even though I wake up at 4:30. So it was honestly my fault. I woke up at 4:30, I meditated quickly, but then I fell back asleep and I placed another alarm for like 5 to 6 a.m. At 6 a.m. I woke up again, prepared myself, and I went to the gym. So I trained very early. Right now it's 10 a.m. I've already had a full workout. I've trained my back and biceps and forearms today. So I went to the gym at 7 a.m., 6:40, I was in the gym, and I came back around 8:40, 9 a.m. Trained early. And in the past, when I first started training, I would wake up at 4 a.m. and before doing anything else, I would just train here in my room before I got a gym membership. I would just train first thing in the morning in my room without brushing my teeth, without taking a shower. I would just straight away train. I would do it before school. After I finished training, then I would start preparing for school. And that was very good. It really helped me to be consistent. In that period of time, I never missed a workout. It was impossible for me to miss a workout because I woke up at 4 a.m. and before anything could happen, it wasn't even possible for me to have an excuse to miss a workout. Because it's 4 a.m., you have nothing to do. No one is awake. So the only choice I had was to train. I find training early helps me a lot with my consistency. And I think it can be the same thing for most people. Just training early, because the more I wait, the more difficult it gets for me to train. So recently I started doing this again. I started just training before I even go work, even before I even work. In the past, I used to work first in the morning and then I would train. And that still worked fairly well. But just starting my day off with my training just makes a big difference in how I go about my day and how consistent I am in my training. Of course, I'm still very consistent even when I train at 10 a.m. Even when I train after school, I'm still extremely consistent training every day. But I notice that I'm way less, I look forward to my training a lot less when I train later in the day. I just feel more lazy and I'm more likely to procrastinate from my training. I still don't, I never do. I'm still very consistent in my training. I train every day, even when I train later on in the day. But when I train early, it's just I have zero thoughts that tell me not to train. I have zero desire not to train. I just want to go train when I train first thing in the morning. So yeah, training early, it can help you a lot. Try it out. If you notice that you're not really consistent with your training, just making this small change of maybe you wake up, you take a shower, you brush your teeth, and you go straight to the gym. Just doing that can make a big difference. Because by that time, when you first woke up and you just took a shower and you just go into the gym, you didn't have to really do a lot of things that may have impacted your productivity or discipline negatively. So if I wake up and I first watch a YouTube video, I watch some random YouTube video that isn't helpful, that isn't productive, and then I try to go to the gym, it's going to be a lot harder and it's going to require a lot more discipline to actually go to the gym. But if I wake up and I don't do any of those stupid, useless, bad habits like watching a dumb YouTube video, going to the gym is going to be a lot easier for me, and it's going to require a lot less discipline. a lot less willpower, and just mental toughness in general. And I'm just gonna look forward to my workout. So that's why I think that's the main reason why training early is very effective. Third thing, watching smart people train. I know it seems like when I say smart people, I'll just take a few examples, like the channels that I personally used to really enjoy watching, to actually was watching and looking at, try to emulate the way they're trained. For example, Renaissance Periodization. That's the name of the channel, Mike Aristotle and everything. Max Lucida and Alex Leonidas. Especially Max Lucida and Renaissance Periodization. Those are the true people that are really, when I feel confused about if I'm performing an exercise correctly or if I'm training hard enough, I always watch either a video from Renaissance Periodization or Max Lucida. Especially Renaissance Periodization, they have like a few videos on the channel, like probably 10, 20, 30, 40 videos on the channel, where it's basically just they invite people to train with them. They just invite famous fitness influencers and they to train with them, and they just get them through a workout, and they give them cues during the set to make sure they perform the exercise with good form. So the reason why I find sometimes, especially as a beginner, wait a minute. Yeah, I just closed my window. The reason why I find watching smart people train effective, especially as a beginner, is because it first shows you what good technique should look like. So I'm not telling you to watch anyone just train. Watching anyone train, because there are a lot of people there that train with bad form, that train with horrible form, that don't even train hard enough. But when you watch smart people train, it's going to help you to see, okay, what good form should look like. How slow they go in the eccentric, how much they control the weight, and also what true muscular failure or true intensity actually looks like. Because a lot of people, including myself in the past, may think that they're training hard enough, that they're training to failure or very close to failure, even though you might not be. And seeing someone else performing an exercise that you also like to perform and taking that exercise to failure or close to failure, especially seeing someone with experience who actually knows how to train to failure, is going to help you to actually just see, okay, yeah, to train to failure, look at how slow the concentric looks like, how slow the concentric is on the last rep, how painful it looks for him to train to failure. It's going to help you to see that, okay, yeah, my last few reps don't look like this. They don't look this slow. So I probably have a few reps in the tank. That's something that helped me a lot. Just watching smart people train and trying to emulate the way they train, trying to emulate the intensity that they put in. Because a lot of people think they're training even close to failure, even though they probably have 6 reps in reserve. But seeing someone who's smart, who's hardworking, who has a lot of discipline, who's actually able to train to failure, it's going to help you just see, okay, my last reps don't even look like this. My last rep look way too easy when I compare it to the last rep of this certain person. So yeah. Another thing, deep ranges of motion. The eccentric and the stretchy part of a movement, the part where the muscle is lengthened, the part where the muscle is stretched, has been shown to be the most beneficial, most important part. So just going a little bit deeper in pretty much every exercise you perform can make a big difference. So I'm going to take an example for that most people, dips. Most people don't go even close to as deep as they could possibly go on dips. Most people go to parallel. Some people don't even go to parallel to the point where their upper arm is parallel to the ground. But you can go a lot deeper than you think you can. Firstly, going deeper and going to deeper ranges of motion doesn't increase your chances of injury. It actually decreases your chances of injury because it makes the muscles stronger in different ranges of motion, even though those deep ranges of motion. When you see those videos of people tearing their biceps, for example, on preacher curls, what you often see, they don't really use good form. They maybe do half reps here, and at some point, maybe they go a little bit deeper without realizing it, and then they tear the bicep. Why? Because they're not training their bicep through a full range of motion. So when they accidentally find themselves in deep ranges of motion, in ranges of motion that they never even go through with weight when they train. When they find themselves in this range of motion and they go through that range of motion without control, of course they get injured. Same thing on dips. So don't be scared. You can go a lot deeper on dips. Like I go to the point where my shoulders are very close to reaching my arms, my hands when I'm doing dips. I go very deep. But that's the most beneficial, most important part of the movement. Even squat, a lot of people go just to parallel. You can go a lot deeper. Of course, just go as deep as your mobility and the structure of your body allows you to go. So, for example, on squat, you may find that you can go very deep, but at some point you notice that your back, the lower back, rounds a lot. There, you should stop there. You shouldn't go any deeper because you don't want to have butt wing because you can place a lot of pressure on your spine. But you can probably go a lot deeper than you think. A lot of people don't even come close to the point where the lower back rounds. Of course, you don't want your back round your lower back. If you notice that, okay, here I'm going pretty deep, I'm pretty much below parallel. But if I try to go just a little bit deeper, my lower back will start to round. Don't go any deeper. That's just how it is. But most people can go a lot deeper, especially on exercises like squats, dips, and all those things. A lot deeper. Fourth thing, MyFitnessPal. I've been using it again. MyFitnessPal is just basically just an app you can install, and it's very effective for tracking calories and going on bulks and cuts. So you basically, when you create your account, you have to like log in and put in your height, your age, your weight, and it's just a good app to be able to track your calories. It makes tracking calories very easy, makes it very simple, and it makes it very simple for you to know how much you need to eat to be in a calorie surplus, to maybe gain 1 kilogram per month, or 1.5 kilogram per month, or 2 kilograms per month, or to even lose weight, or to even just maintain. It can make a big difference. So it makes tracking your workouts very easy. I'm not gonna make it a full guide on how to use MyFitnessPal. It's not difficult at all. Just figure it out yourself. Last thing, socializing in the gym. Of course, socializing in the gym is not going to make you magically bigger. There isn't a benefit in muscle growth by socializing in the gym, but it makes the experience a lot more enjoyable. I talk to, I just greet everyone that I see in the gym. I make eye contact with people, I smile at people, I talk with people, and it's a lot more enjoyable. In the beginning, in the first few weeks, I was just a loner. I was just sitting there, ignoring people, being awkward, and kind of using the excuse that I was trying to focus on my workout. And gym was just boring, a lot less enjoyable. I felt a lot less confident. But today, I came into the gym, like I've been doing this for like 5, 6 months now, of just greeting everyone and just trying to be social in the gym. When I came into the gym, when I entered the gym, I saw a guy and we fist bumped, we did a fist bump, we kind of hugged, we talked a little bit. I said, "Oh yeah, you good?" And then I went to my to train. And whilst I was walking towards the machine that I want to use, I greeted pretty much everyone that I saw, everyone that I made eye contact with. I just greeted them, quickly said hello with a smile on my face. Compare that to the experience that I used to have when I first started training. Sitting there, being awkward, making eye contact with someone, then looking away, never really saying hello to someone, never smiling to anyone, and having the excuse of, yeah, I'm trying to focus on my workout. It's a way better experience, a lot more enjoyable, a lot more fun, and I feel a lot more confident in the gym in general. So that's gonna help you if you socialize in the gym. It's gonna help you with consistency because you're gonna look forward to your training a lot more. Because when you're that loner, that guy who's anxious, who never greets anyone, who never try to socialize in the gym, you're gonna feel a lot less confident, a lot less pleasant in the gym. To just make that small change. And of course, you don't have to have long conversations with people. Just quickly greet them, quickly ask a few questions, quickly smile at them, and then go about your workout. It doesn't have to disturb your workout, and it shouldn't disturb your workout. Just have quick conversations, quickly smile at people, quickly greet people, and then do your thing. When make eye contact with someone now, there's a challenge for you. Next time you go to the gym, every time you make eye contact with someone, just simply say hello to them with a smile on your face. simply doing that can make a big difference. So, so I'd say those were the 6 secrets. Hope you find this valuable. If you're interested in my one-to-one fitness coaching, then you can click the first link in the description. Don't worry from discomfort. Chase it.